Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Trending. Yes, it's a very cool weather and I am not having it at all. Well, they say weather for two. I hope you're not alone. Well, it's work day. It is not public holiday, so you have to go to work. If you're still at home, get up now, go and hustle. I am and it's another edition of Trending. As usual, we're going to be counting down the top 5 trending stories on the internet. These top 5 trending stories. This one is giving everything. It's giving drama, frustration, and the kind of stress and stories rather that would just make you say, Nigeria, please. Without wasting much time, let's get into it. Coming in at number 4, a video has gone viral showing a man acting a crucifixion scene, but unfortunately, he slipped during the performance. Wow. I'm not laughing, but let's watch this video. Wait a minute, guys. I'm not laughing. No. I am not laughing. But the timing of that fall, it's really caught people off guard. Like, no, social media's users have been reacting, some concerned, others not taking it seriously at all. Wow, this is really terrible. That's Jesus. No, that's not my Jesus. That's not my. Yes, I know we want to show the display. We want people to see how Christ was crucified, how he died and resurrected for our sins. It's the normal thing we see going on during the Easter period. But again, that cross, was that the kind of cross Jesus Christ used? Nah, that cross is too high. But what were they thinking? Like, what exactly were they thinking? Trying to, if you're doing things like that, you should consider the actors, let's put it that way, the characters. You should think about them. What if this person, I love to put all the what ifs, and people around me, they know that a lot. They will just keep saying, why are you always being negative? Yes, because I love to consider that fact. What if anything happens? That pole is too high. Like, that thing looks longer than even the electric pole. So just imagine, why would you ask Jesus, no, sorry, not my Jesus, the Nigerian Jesus, to height, not thinking of anything, in as much as it's funny, but it's something that really raises serious concerns that we should try to do better when we're trying to take up roles like this. We should try to fit, because I tried looking at that video again. That fall, I think, was directly on the floor. Like, I'm not sure anybody was there to really grab him, because people were just concentrating, looking up to Jesus, sort of, oh, what if anything happens? Nobody thought of, let's try to arrange some things for soft landing for him. Nobody thought of all of those things, and then he just fell. That's quite sad. Time that we're supposed to be celebrating. I hope that he's fine. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he did not get serious injuries from that very fall. Well, it's still something people about, but I am not laughing about this very story. And then our next one. Nigerians are very smart. Yesterday, I said Nigerians are creative. Today, Nigerians are smart. Coming in at number 4, a lady has shared how she caught someone trying to steal her phone. And immediately, the person started to pretend to be deaf and dumb. Okay, deaf and dumb, trying to... Wow, let's watch this video.
Criminal.
But wait, after he was cleared, he started speaking normally. Okay, I'm sorry, but what kind of miracle is that? Instant healing. I'm sure some Nigerian pastors should not find that cane, because if they find that cane, Don't talk about him, but if he finds that cane, trust me, that would be miracle cane. Miracle cane, and people will be buying it at very expensive rates. Because how come somebody is deaf and dumb and then just one flogging, next thing this person is talking, that cane must be, I think they should save it in the museum, the miracle cane. But again, let's see it. But it's only see this kind of situation only in Nigeria. You will see this kind of situation, and that's why we need to be vigilant. Because I feel like if they had just felt like this guy is deaf and dumb, and that's why we tell Nigerians most times, try to put your aside. Most times when we just see things like this, just be like, oh, he's deaf and dumb, let's just leave him. Well, what if he's pretending, just like this one, deaf and dumb, but you're deaf and dumb, but you want to steal, right? Let's beat that deaf and dumb. And even if he wasn't, but he got his healing through that miracle flogging. Interesting story. Well, without wasting much of our time on that story, let's talk about something every Nigerian can relate to. This one is interesting, very interesting. Number 3 story, veteran actor Chinwetalu Agu. I know a whole lot of persons know this man. They know him with one particular thing. They said anything Chinwetalu Agu says in a movie, that's the thing he will say throughout. If it's a proverb, if it's a slang, he would say it throughout. And he didn't point. He still did it again. But what is he trending for? He dropped a very strong message about rising cost of the nation. He talked about how prices of pampers, school fees, and fuel keep increasing while some people are not being responsible. Yes, we see all of these things coming, and that's why most times I just tell people that it's not really the government. When we're blaming the government, we should also blame ourselves most times. When you see things that Nigerians do, like you just keep saying, but people say there's no money in this country, then what exactly is going on? Well, let's hear what the legend has to say.
Gas price, they increase. School fees price, they increase. Fuel price, they increase. Prices of commodities, they increase. You know, guy, you know, get tissue. And you the release. Continue. You will cry more than that, baby. You get a bekata akwa. You get a bekata akwa na enuwa. Ara abawage. If you like, don't plan your life.
Like for real, he didn't lie. Like Nigeria right now, everything is just going up. Everything is going up. And you know one thing I feel like he said, it's that one hits hard. He said, you will cry more than the baby. Yes, you will cry more than the baby. We're talking about expensive cost of living and all of that. And you see people in this generation, you have 6 children and you're still pregnant. And again, I ask, when God said, go into the word and multiply, why did you take it personal? It wasn't for only you. He said the whole word. We should all go into the word and multiply. But you're taking it too personal. Again, we should start this whole child spacing thing. It's annoying to find out that even the rich people, the people we call the upper class, yes, the upper class, you see them with 1 or 2 children. But you see, the ones that are really suffering, the ones, should we put them at the lower class or whatever we should call them, you see them that they have 10 children, 5 children, 8 children, and you'll be wondering, do you want to give birth to an entire football team? What exactly is going on? We're talking about expenses here and there. And you know the funniest, I used to have this friend that would just come out and she has a baby, and then you know the to tell us then she was in school, she got pregnant out of wedlock, and then she was still using it to brag, saying, well, this one, I am more than you all with this one. And then she wanted to be acting like, oh yes, I'm older than you because I already have a child. And you know the funniest part, you have a child that you are not even able to cater for. At the end of the day, you are running helter-skelter, asking people for money to fend for your child. Is that the kind of life we should admire? No, if you want us to be envious of you, not that kind of life. Not the kind of life that you have kids that you're unable to take care of. No, it's not. I feel like it's not really an achievement having certain numbers of kids. Just have the ones you'll be able to take care of. And that's why nowadays we're having more of insecurities going on. Imagine having kids that you cannot even train. Having kids, at the end of the day, they are roaming the streets. Next thing, we're having more criminals coming to join the already existed criminals. So it's a lot that we need to really consider. We Nigerians need to sit down and talk. We need to do child spacing. Women, child spacing. You see your legs, close it. Yes, I know sometimes the men might not really be bothered. Their own is, let me just, if she gets pregnant, it's not a big deal, but we should do better for real. We should do better. No, things are, if you go to market now, you want to get diapers, you see the prices of that. Get baby food, you go there, you see the prices, the inflated prices, and then you're thinking you still want to have kids. Wow. So I have this very friend, before she got married, she used to be like, I want to have 5 kids, I want to have 6 kids. Well, guess what, when she gave birth to the very first one, just one, when she got things, in fact, just to pay for the hospital bills and then getting baby formulas, guess what, she said, nah, I think I don't want any kids for now. I do not want any kids. In fact, when I see her, I'll be like, this your bikini, it don't reach to senior. I should be like, no, I'm not ready. Like, Nigeria will humble you. But the truth is, but some persons don't mind. They just want to still take it personal. They want to multiply the word, go into the word and multiply. They're taking it too personal. And again, Chinwetalu Agu said, you will cry more than the baby. Yes, I know you have lots of persons you go to cry for help. Please, I need money. My baby is sick. My baby is that. People help you with that. But at a point, people will get tired, for real. People will get tired. We see lots of that every day. You go on Instagram, you go on TikTok, you see people in the comment section, please, I'm a single mother, I have this, I have that, my baby is sick, my baby is that, that's what he is saying, that you will cry more than the baby. Guys, please, let's do well and do better. Close your legs. Women, close your legs. There are spacing pills. Even if you're a wife, there are spacing pills or whatever you need to take just to help you not to have numbers of kids that you will not be able to take care of. Well, let's move to our next story. And guys, for real, this one will get you angry. Yes, because right now I think I'm angry, and I'm sure some persons would already know what the story will be. Well, let's see. Coming in at number 2, a man has cried out after allegedly being held by police officers in Aja, Lagos, over a used battery without a receipt. Used battery without a receipt. He claims they refused to release his car papers and didn't even allow him to write a statement. Nigerian police will not disappoint us all the time. We always have stories to tell about the Nigerian police. Well, let's watch this video together.
Come down from the vehicle. Let's go into your station so that I'll go and give statement. Come down. Your colleague is with my driving license and my vehicle papers. If that paper lost, I'm going to hold you people accountable. And I've recorded your name. Let's go into your station. Aja station. Let's go into your station. Let's go and make statement there. I will not give any single one error. And if you deflate my tire, the Nigerian police is going to pump this tire. No, go station. No, we go station. I know they come, we go station, we'll go a statement. He wastes my time. Hard work in Nigeria, where they work for this country, they pay on tax. You don't waste the time. Because
Nigerian police again over a used battery. Nah, this is where things start getting really questionable. Situations like this are why people get scared easily. Yes, when you see people scared about the Nigerian police, it's because of things like this. Okay, now the guy is even being civil, saying, let's go to the station. If you know this person is wrong, then why not take him to the station? He's even bragging, let's go there. I need to go there and write statements. So why are you there wasting his time? That's because you need something else. All the time, money. Nigerian police, they are more concerned about the money than what they are meant to do. You're meant to protect the people, but rather you prefer taking money. If you feel this guy has done the wrong thing, why not take him to station? Why not take him to write statements? And I love the fact that Nigerians are beginning to stand up, maybe because of this whole new bill signed that you can actually record police officers doing their duties. And now people feel like, yes, they now have power to do certain things. And I'm beginning to like it, because before now, once people just say the Nigerian police, in fact, I used to emphasize that when you were stopped during the usual stop and search, do well to ask for these police IDs. But most times people do not even ask. Why? Because they are scared. You cannot just stop me as a police officer and then I am not asking you, can I see your ID? What station are you from? I should be able to ask you certain questions. But before now, people used to really be scared to face the Nigerian police. But now it's good that they are beginning to have the guts, yes. Let's put it, should we say the guts, yes, to actually just stand up and talk to the Nigerian police, because people really need to put some certain persons in their place. We need to put them in their place. And the Nigerian police force, they've been doing too much, and it's high time that we stop all of these things going on. If you feel that this person did the wrong thing, then why not? Normally, when police feel like they want to arrest you or they want to detain you, they take you to the station. But nowadays, they want you to settle off station. They want you to settle in the car. They want to take you to a hidden spot to settle. No, I didn't do nothing. Why not take me to the station? You're complaining of my battery. How come you're taking my driving license? You're taking my car documents and all of that. No, it's not done. Why? Because you need money. You need money. And we're calling on the right authorities. We're calling on the Commissioner of Police to see how the needful needs to be done concerning this very story. Because this guy was, should we say he was harassed? Yes, he said that he was delayed. He was even the one begging them, I do not have time to waste. Take me to the station. Let's go write some statement. But they kept on delaying him there. It is all shades of wrong. Again, we're calling on the right authorities to do the needful and see how this guy can get justice. And then the perpetrators should face the consequences of their actions. Away from that one, guys, our number one story, the most emotional story on the net right now. That is our story for number one. Actress Whitney John has cried over after alleging that someone she trusted went behind her back to change land documents. Someone she trusted, removing her name completely. And guys, guess who? This is not just the friends. Yes, we used to say wrong friendship, wrong this, wrong that, but this one is shocking because this is her supposed other half. Let's watch the video together.
So the man I bought a land with, the man I bought a land with, when it was time to get receipts for the land, removed my name and put his own name there. Trust him. This is a man. We started whatever we had on the basis of help. This is someone, when I met him, he couldn't afford 500 naira. What am I saying? He couldn't afford 200. Whatever 500 or 1,000 that entered his hand was a billion. And I took him in. And I get to break up with him, starting afresh, with him taking the land. He bought a car this same week that I asked him to move out. He's 1 million now, and he gets to leave. He gets to leave whole, and I get to.
No, guys, I'm not crying right now. Nah, I'm not crying. Well, imagine building something with someone only for them to erase you completely from it. That kind of betrayal, it hits differently. This is why people say trust, but always verify. This is quite very sad, and that's why we say, I know a whole lot of persons would come for me after saying this, but I repeat, do not build with a man. Yes, do not build. You see all of those things that people will tell you, hey, you can start with a man from scratch, you can do this, you can do that. My sister, keep playing. Keep playing. I tell a whole lot of people, do not advise a broke man. Do not in any way advise a broke man. You see those broke people, once they are broke, give them advices. They will answer everything. They will tell you, okay, I take it. When I have money, I will do this. Wait until they get that money. Wait until they get that money. People will say money change people a lot. Money change, just imagine her. But we've not heard the man's story, but from what she has said, I feel like this is really true. She's going through a whole lot of betrayal and heartbreak at this very point. Imagine building with a man. According to her, the man could not even afford 500 naira when they met. And then now the man left her with nothing. Nothing, just to start afresh from scratch. Imagine, like, this whole thing is really annoying, for real. It is annoying. When I talk, people say, oh, she's a feminist. Hey, I'm not a feminist, but the truth is, we need to do better. We ladies need to do better. It is not your responsibility to take care of any man. Leave Nollywood aside. Nollywood make it look like, oh, you're supposed to take care of a man, and then somehow he might just get better. And then, yes, it happens in Nollywood, not in this reality. It does not happen. We should wake up. Wake up, women. Stop acting like life is Nollywood. Life is not Nollywood. Or sometimes some people might just feel like, what if he's rich? He's just pretending, Nollywood again. Maybe Nollywoods, maybe they're doing more harm than good right now, because a whole lot of women, they tend to start messing reality with Nollywood, thinking that life is just like a movie, which is wrong. It is all shades of wrong. If this man, it's a man's responsibility to take good care of you and not the woman's. That's how it has been. It's even in the Bible. Not your responsibility to take care of a man. You're meeting a man that you know that this man cannot even afford to take care of you, but you want to start afresh with him. You want to build with him. You're having joint accounts with somebody that has nothing to offer. And one day you think he would not just grow tired of the whole thing, knowing fully well that he has already made it from this very relationship. I feel like women, we need to do better. We need to do better. This whole love thing that is always getting into our heads, we need to do better. Love with your head. I tell people that often. Love with your head, not your heart. You see this heart? This heart will show you shaggy. This heart will keep pushing you. But if you love with your head, you will not do certain things. If you're about doing it, your head will start telling you, are you okay? Do you know what you're doing right now? But when you love with your heart, you see this heart? If there's any other word we can use, like, oh, the heart is mumu. Mumu for love. You know that song that they say, oh, I am a mumu, mumu, mumu. Yes, that's what the heart does. But you see the head? If you love with your head, the head will help you think. You will think before doing anything, not because, oh, I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. Baby, please, I'm going for a job interview. Can you help me with transport fare? Oh, baby, you can have it. In this modern world, more men will show you shaggy. This is another day to tell you that men will stain your white. It's not coming from you, please. Nobody should drag me in the comment section, but we've really had interesting stories today, from funny moments to serious frustration to real life betrayals. Today's stories are a full package. And tell me, which one shocked you the most or made you laugh the most? Let's talk in the comment section of all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV. This is where I have to tell you that I will see you again tomorrow for another exciting edition of Trending. I remain Mercy Erabo. Have a blessed day.